If you're over 40 and you're still trying to train like you did in your 20s and your 30s, no wonder you're exhausted and you're stuck. Your body has changed and so should your workouts. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what works to burn fat and boost your energy in midlife, and it's no boot camps and no burnout. I'm Lydia Martinez Ebling, certified fitness and nutrition specialist and hormone health coach with over 30 years experience. For the last 15 years, I've solely focused on women over 40, helping them feel strong, energized, and confident without wasting their time or wrecking their hormones. If you're tired of doing too much and doing like all the things and feel like you're not seeing any results, in this video, I'm going to show you exact workouts that you can do that'll help you drop fat, increase your energy. As we start to go through perimenopause and menopause, what I call the inevitable hormonal decline, we start to lose key hormones, and they're known as our sex hormones: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. But they're more than just our sex hormones. These hormones are responsible for our energy level, they're responsible for our metabolism, they're responsible for muscle contraction, protein synthesis, how we recover, the energy that you'll bring into the gym and to each day. But not only that, as they start to decline, what ends up happening is what our body actually ends up increasing inflammation. We have excess cortisol, we have excess insulin, then we struggle with our thyroid. I mean, there's all these different things that are happening, and that's why our workouts really need to shift. You need to work smarter, not harder. Overdoing your workouts, you're hitting the gym 6 to 7 days a week. You're strength training, you're lifting weights, but you're possibly doing the wrong type of strength training. And honestly, most women, they're not strength training, they're just exercising because they're in the gym and they're not focusing on actually building strength and the actual movement that they're doing. Then we add in the excessive cardio, and that adds to the already elevated cortisol. And when we have too much cortisol, people think about belly fat and cortisol, but they don't realize that too much cortisol will disrupt your body's ability to actually build muscle. It will disrupt your body's ability to break down and rebuild bone, and actually breaks down your immune system. To properly build muscle and burn fat, this is where recovery becomes really important, because it's not about how much you do, but how you do it and allowing your body to rest. You see, when you're in the gym, you're actually breaking down muscle. You're not building muscle. And it's only when you allow your body to rest and recover is where you actually build that muscle. So if you're in the gym 6 to 7 days a week, you're doing excessive cardio, you're never allowing your central nervous system to actually recover. And that's why you'll see, if you've been one of those individuals, you go into the gym, you see her in there, she's there every day, she's working out really hard, she's really disciplined, but her body never changes. It's because she's not allowing her body to actually recover. The key is not about doing more, it's about what we call MED, minimum effective dose. Now let's talk about the types of workouts that you should be doing. Number 1 is strength training. Number 2 is low impact. And number 3 is mobility, stability, flexibility. But let me rewind for a second and let's talk about MED, minimum effective dose. You see, women think that they need to be doing a bunch of different things, a bunch of different exercises in the gym as much as possible. More is better, and sometimes more is just more. Minimum effective dose is all about doing the least amount possible for the best result. Doesn't it? I mean, that sounds better to me. And I was actually one of those individuals. Even though I've been a trainer for many years, I was focused on a different type of exercise. I was the one that was in the gym 6 days a week. I was doing the battle ropes, flipping tires, pushing sleds, and I was exhausted, and I was actually kind of soft for the amount of work that I was doing. And it wasn't until my husband talked to me and taught me about MED and had me shift my focus and the amount of workout that I was doing. And when I did that, my body completely transformed. So strength training, I went from 6 days a week to only 3 days a week. Strength training and the proper movements help you preserve muscle, helps you build muscle, helps you support your metabolism and actually burn fat. And that's what we're looking to do, right? And then low impact cardio. We're not talking about excessive high impact cardio. We're talking about walking, cycling, swimming, things that support your heart and also support your lymphatic system that helps you like detox. And the last is mobility, stability, and flexibility. This is really important because as we age, living here in Florida, for me, I don't want to be one of those individuals that's hunched over and walking like I have my shoelaces tied together. And I think you know what I'm talking about. So we're talking about stretching, Pilates, yoga, dynamic stretching, anything that helps your flexibility, mobility, and moving properly. Focusing in these three areas will actually give your body energy. It's going to help sculpt your physique, but give your body energy. And they're really the keys to staying energized and strong. Now, let's break down strength training. 3 days max is all you really need. And depending on the amount of calories that you're taking in, you may only do 2 days. But you just don't want to go into the gym and arbitrarily start doing things, lifting up weights and doing, a bunch of different exercises. You want to be strategic, and there's a specific framework that you want to follow. You want to focus on building strength and getting stronger, not about a bunch of reps. You're going to focus on pushing, pulling, squatting, lunging, deadlifts, things like that will build a specific physique. Next, you have low impact. Low impact cardio, and sometimes I don't like saying cardio, I just want to say daily movement. You've heard the statement, a body in motion stays in motion, and it's true. You want to always keep moving. So what does that look like? You don't have to do high impact things, but you do want to be moving on a daily basis. They say in America right now that smoking is the new sitting, that sitting for 20 minutes is equivalent to smoking at least one cigarette. What? So you want to focus on daily movement. One of the things that I focus on, I try to get at least 15,000 steps a day. Now, I know that can sound daunting in the beginning, but you just work up to it. And I don't do it all in one session. Anytime I get a chance to take a break, I take a break and I walk. But you can walk, you can swim, you can just go dancing. Any type of movement that can get your heart rate up a little bit, but not excessive, to help your heart, to help your lymphatic system, all the things that I already mentioned. Now let's talk about rest days. Rest days, that doesn't mean you sit on the couch. What it means is that you're going to do restorative movement at least 2 times a week, where you focus on really stretching your muscles. And you can actually even do that more, because stretching is really good for your lymphatic system, it's good for your nervous system, and it's good for your mobility that we talked about. Mobility, stability, flexibility. But also just constantly moving. This is where you can do your favorite sport. Again, you can go dancing. You can actually clean the house. I know it sounds like fun, but that type of movement is great for your body. The worst thing that you can do is just sit around. But you just don't want to do things that are going to stress your body and stress your central nervous system. That's what a rest day is about. When it comes to health and fitness, the key is consistency. It's not perfection, and it's definitely not more. Your body responds to things that you consistently do, not the things that you do perfectly only sometimes. And when you allow your body to get into a rhythm with the proper movement, the proper rest, then you're protecting your hormones, you're supporting your metabolism, and your body will respond accordingly. If you've been feeling stuck, then this is your sign to stop punishing your body and start supporting it. Subscribe for weekly videos on strength, energy, and hormone-friendly fitness. And grab my Hormone Reset 101 guide. It's designed specifically for women over 40 who want results without the burnout.